So good day, crafty chums, it's Nikki here, and today I'm just going to be putting some finishing touches to the album. I hope that it's all going to be done and dusted today, but we'll see. I've got I'm just cut out a little couple of little images to go on the tags that I'm just finishing off. I've already done 4 of the tags. So I'm just going to be finishing them off. These were the last pages with any images on there that I could use. So I made sure that the 4 tags got that, and the other 4 tags, I've got 4 little images there that I can put on, and the plain paper and that. So and that's what I'm doing here. Just finishing off the album. Just go around the edges and just hopefully so that it will stand out a little bit more from the background when I add them on. So let's get into it. I think I was cutting, I just got to check the measurements again. Yep. I do have the measurements just written down by the side of me there, so I was just checking which ones it was that I needed to cut out, because I haven't got much of the paper left. So I've got these 2 left for the 4 tags, and then I've got quite a few little strips of paper left for the belly band, and then that'll be it. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll use the green first, just because it's a better colour. Well, it'll be more of a contrast colour is what it'll be. Then I'll cut these 2. Hi Vicky, how are you? Long time no see. Oh look, I didn't finish that off, did I? I've just finished work and just come on just to finish this off. So I can't miscut these because I don't have any of the long strips left. Not being the best. Oh, sorry to hear that. You feeling any better now though? Otherwise I've got to Frankenstein the bits of paper I've got left to make the tags. I don't want to do that. So I've just got to be a little bit careful. Sometimes sometimes when I'm thinking about it a lot, that's when I go quiet. Afraid not. Oh, sorry. Sorry to hear that, Vicky. Because this is really thin paper, what I'm going to do is put the tape on the back before I ink it up and do the cuts and things. Just helps to make it a little bit more manageable. So this will just help to stiffen it up just a little bit to make it a little bit more easy to work with, just by putting the tape on. So I did a little bit more on the cover on the album yesterday after I came off the live stream. So I just pop this up a little bit. Let's see if it will. Whether I have to undo the camera a little bit. Okay, I won't say it out loud, Vicky. Hope it goes well though. See if I can even put that up. So that was the little bit more that I did to the album cover yesterday. Thumbs up. Okay. Read and understood. You can delete now. Cool. So that was the little bit more I did on the outside of the album. I even managed to find a little whale tail to go in there as well. So in keeping with the mermaid and fanciful theme that I have going on here. So a few little bits of acrylic flowers along with the paper flowers, and a couple of little acrylic beads and things just for pop in there. Nothing on the back and the side of it. I just wanted to reinforce the front really. And and on the card inserts, I decorated those as well off the live stream when I was off the live stream yesterday. And and that was and then I started on the tags, but that was about as far as I got after I'd come off the stream. So there, you're all caught up now. So I'm just finishing off for these tags. These are 4 tags I've done. I've still got 4 more tags to do, and then it will be the belly band. And I've pieced together these images here. This is the fairy in between the flowers. That will go on the corner of one of the tags. Then I've got the seahorse that I cut out of a strip of paper as well and pieced together. And then I just had these 2 last bits of unicorn, and I've kept the wire. I haven't cut this one out yet because I want to see the spacing for this hoof that's going to come off the edge of the paper. It's going to come out of this side like this. And then I want to see how far down the hoof goes without looking silly, you know, because a little bit further up, because I've only got a little bit of his hoof there. So that will go over the top of the paper. Just got to choose which paper to do it on. Probably the green. And then one paper won't have anything with it. This one will probably go on here, I think. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, I do have 4 pieces to go on. So something like that. I think that's how it will go. That's the plan. And now you caught up. It's the plan. plan of attack for now. Might as well put the tape on all of it, hadn't I? All in one go. Get through this. Get through it. Took a bit of thinking about the tags and that. I was going to do them as cards, and then I realised, of course, I didn't have enough paper, of the design paper left to do it, because I'm not good at frankenfurting it. Piecing it all together. Be much easier with something like one of those hexagon dies, that you can paper piece things together nicely with those. You have to find me some Harry Potter paper next to do a Harry Potter themed one for my other granddaughter for Christmas. Hi Sherry, how are you? Yeah, thank you. Yeah, my granddaughter just loves unicorns and fairies and mermaids, and she's really into the fantasy things there. So, and she's a real little girly girl as well. So sweet. She's also a little bit on the sensitive side. Hi, Natalie. Doing the tags. She's also a little bit on the sensitive side too. She's a little sensitive soul. She is. Very, very sweet little girl. My mother-in-law used to make my daughter dresses and things when she was younger. I wish that I lived by her now to make her my granddaughters or great granddaughters, you know, some pretty little dresses too. They'd really love it. I wonder if that would get lost on there. Might get lost a little bit on there, but yeah, Anastasia is her name with a C, Anastasia. Oh my goodness, she loves her to bits. She won't leave her alone. She wants to feed her all the time and hug her, and gets up to her and talks to her right in her face, and oh man, it's really, really sweet. You know, she loves babies, absolutely adores babies. She's such a little sweetheart. Yeah. See? Grandmas can do anything. I do have a sewing machine, however, it is not working, and at the moment it clunks. So I think maybe something is bent inside, but if I want to get it fixed, it will cost me $145, and I can buy a new one for $150. So do I get the old one fixed, or do I buy a new one? It's like, oh my goodness, I'm torn over what I should do. Says the 5-year-old. Yes, exactly. She's also got a fixation. Well, my granddaughter's 4 years old, and she's got a fixation on mustaches as well. And she sings mustaches songs, and it's hilarious. If I ever get the opportunity to record her singing one of her mustaches songs, I'd have to play it for you. And I've no idea why she likes mustaches. Hi, Patricia. Get a new one, see? But the thing is that if I get the old one fixed, if it is fixable, I might have to buy a new part. But I would help to keep someone employed, wouldn't I? Because there's the guy who fixes old sewing machines. So I'm torn. I could be doing someone out of a job by not getting the old one fixed. And we're such a throwaway society. I've almost talked myself into getting it fixed, but it's the worry of how much it will cost me. You know, if I need to replace anything inside, how much that replacement would cost. Oh, look, Vicky, get a new one, because once you start, it's like the domino effect. No, they're not singing that one. They're much more likely to sing Wonky Donkey. Although they did do the, what does the fox say? That Baby Shark one is just like the silliest thing I've ever seen in my whole life. It's like, I find it really quite depressing. Yeah, I think it's because it's been in storage for so long. You know, I had it stored, but so maybe something's rusty inside. Maybe I should try and take it apart myself, have a look, and then not that I know what I was looking at, and then I could and then if I can't figure it out, I could go and get a new one when they're on special. They keep going on special. It's only, you know, a very basic one that I can get for 150, but that would be on special offer, and they go on special offer every couple of months. Well, it's that thing they're doing as well. You know, the adults doing that, running alongside the car with the car door open, and you just know someone's going to smash one of their car doors into a lamppost or something. or or get the other person trapped, or they'll end up running over the other person running alongside the car. And no, it's just stupid, honestly. Yeah, I have cleaned and oiled it, Sherry. That didn't work at all. So maybe I just need to take the whole thing apart, because it clunks when it goes in, like maybe something's bent inside. Maybe the thing that goes up and down the shaft where the needle is, maybe that's bent. I don't know. Cleaned and oiled it was the first thing I did when I took it out of storage. I was very proud of myself, actually, of cleaning and oiling it myself. Didn't do any good, though. Yeah, no, it's been the choice of cardstock has just been what I'm using, what cardstock I have from a cheap pad that I got given. So and there are only something like 4 of each color in there, so it's a very, very colorful album, which is okay for a 4-year-old. She won't know any difference. And when it's filled with pictures of her family and herself, she will love it. Yeah, I can make simple dresses and do simple sewing. Can't do anything very complicated, like smocking or anything. I can't do any of that. Oh. When my first granddaughter was born, one of my friends made her a dress and that, and she did all the shearing and the smocking over the front, and it was just like, oh, you're so clever. Yeah, she's 4, and I know she loves looking at pictures of herself, because when she first came around to my new house, there was one photograph of herself and four of her older sister out on display, and she insisted there and then that we print off her photographs and put her photographs up as well. So that very second, when she noticed there was only one photograph of her at age 4, oh man, she's a card. She doesn't miss anything. Love how this ink doesn't come off when you're just trying to wipe it off to get it clean for the papers. Oh, isn't that sweet, Vicky? Oh my gosh, that is just too sweet. So she'll go on there, even though that's nice on there, and that would look smashing on the green. I don't want to do the same on everyone. He has to go on there, otherwise he won't show. Oh, isn't that lovely? Lovely, lovely, lovely. Hi, Susan. Oh, that's gorgeous. Before her granddad went away this time, you know, because he travels backwards and forwards a lot, she made him do some drawings in her one of her drawing books. And so now she's drawing every drawing like her granddad did. It's hilarious. She's a special girl for sure. How are you, my friend? Who are you asking? How are you, my friend, Susan? Yeah, she's very special. The fact she looks a bit like me is a bonus too. uh, me? Are we friends on Facebook, are we? I don't know. In the group friends. I don't know. I'll have a look afterwards. Have I ever messaged you? Oh my goodness, and that's sweet. Does she live a distance from you, Vicky? Yeah, I'll check for you after, Susan. Because I don't just like accept anyone as a friend. Because I get family things on my Facebook page, and so if I have too many friends on my Facebook, my daughter won't allow me to be her friend. Sees it as a way of because there's lots of family things on there. It's a way of keeping her family safe from, you know, strangers, stranger danger. So if you're my friend on Facebook, then I think you're okay. Hello, Polly. My daughter says, sure you don't know all those people. I say, no, I don't have many on there. So if I put his little foot down there first, try not to lose his foot. I'm also quite hard to find on Facebook as well. So yeah, it'll be a group thing that I'm found on if I'm in a group. So in the way you find me, you won't be able to search for me because I'm well hidden on Facebook. It would actually be unusual to for me to friend someone like that. Thank you, Polly. Yeah, I don't think we're going to do another monthly challenge now till after Christmas because I've got a 2-week holiday coming up where I'm going to be doing traveling for 2 weeks. So June, September, October, and then November, and it's almost Christmas. So yeah, I think we won't be doing it again till after Christmas now. Everybody started winding up to Christmas. Now I would make some little holes in these tags and put in some pretty lace, but I don't have any at the moment, so I'm not going to put any holes in the top of them yet. Yeah, I'm traveling to New Zealand. We're going to actually do in the west coast of New Zealand because it's we haven't traveled the west coast yet. We're going to be exploring the fields. Doing some whale watching and stuff. Yeah, I've been working so hard, I decided it was time to take some time off. De-stress. Let's do this little foot first. We love the word fjords. Oh yeah, the it comes from this paper pad here, and it's Rose's studio, and it's called Fanciful. Lots of mermaids and unicorns and princesses, fairies. I'll be making another journal later on with Harry Potter themed one, if I can find enough images and that to go on there. For my older granddaughter for Christmas. Yeah, I'm quite excited actually. It's the whale migration time, so it's a great time to go whale watching. In all the sailing we did, I only ever saw one whale, and with these flukes up. So and that was a sight to behold. But we were about a mile away, I think, and so it's like very distant, but lovely nonetheless. Because you're not supposed to get close to them because it really disturbs them. So we were a distance away, and we were just sailing along, and I noticed the this whale breach, and so we just stopped and we were just watching. But by the time I'd gone down to get my camera, he was doing his last little dive down. So flukes up just the once, but it was amazing, and that was the only whale we saw. Saw lots of dolphins and that, but only the one whale. So it's very special to be able to, you know, be in an area now where the you can see the migration and that. Yep, Harry Potter. Yeah, I can't wait to try and find things to make a Harry Potter one. Be like a really special for her. I might actually I'll have a look online to see what I can find, but I might go out and see if I can find a picture book, because that would work as well. You know, just getting some different papers and then just finding a picture book to cut up. Three. Okay, you can get me a coffee as well if you like. You're not a Harry Potter fan? Not even the new Harry Potter, Grindelwald, or the original Harry Potter, whatever it was. The one before Harry Potter, time before. Yeah, you want a coffee too, Sherry? Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, please. So as I say, I'm not a GNU. Just pop this in, otherwise it will just be blocking up yet again. As I said, I'm not going to put a hole and lace in there and that, because I don't have the right sort of thing to go in, so no point. I may do it a little bit later, after I've printed off the photos and things to go in. I may just finish off a couple of little bits and pieces on there. But yeah. So here we go. A unicorn. Maybe I'll just try and find a different one there. Different unicorn. You can go there. It's a very colourful album. Very colourful. I've actually seen them all. They had a Harry Potter weekend, and they ran just Harry Potter all the weekend, and I watched it all with my oldest granddaughter. So that was special for us. You don't like Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings? Oh no. You'll be telling me next you don't like Star Trek either. Oh man. Yeah. Awesome. So people were suggesting yesterday that yeah, I know. That I should put a belly band on here. So I'm thinking about it, and I'll work one up, but whether I leave it on is another thing. So I don't know whether to do an opening belly band or one that slips on and off. Probably an opening one. Oh, thank you, Vicky. Hi, Michelle. I bought these at my local craft shop, actually. They had a pack of 10 for $3.50, so I couldn't resist. They're probably from, the online Chinese shop, but I don't mind. I know you can get them very cheap in China, but yeah, I don't mind. And this one's got a cute little whale tail there as well. So let's have a look. Belly band. Hi, Kiki. Oh, good one. think it needs her name on the front. So this is the this is where I got the cardstock from. This is a you know, one of those cheap pads that you can get like kids craft stuff. So I use a lighter coloured one, I think. And of course, when you rip it off, you get that horrible glued up edge and things. Yeah, I made this one though from doing paper fold. It's a so that's less intimidating, I suppose, is that when you just fold the paper up to make the like signature. So this is a paper fold. This bit here, that there is just one piece of paper. You know, obviously not the tags and the insert there, but that is one piece of paper. So it's just folded paper. That can be less intimidating. So let's have a look. It'll probably be 2 strips, won't it? So 1.5 inches is probably right for width, which would be this, wouldn't it? 1.5 inches. So maybe 1.25. Should we think 1.25? 1.25, I think. So I think I'll go 1.25 for width. Yeah, just and it cracks as well when you fold it, which isn't good, but you know, it's for a 4-year-old, so I'm sure she'll forgive me. I usually make my albums either in craft or black. I'm actually going to cut this on my big cutters because I don't want to rough edge, because I know my small cutter will rough up the edge. So you'll have to just talk amongst yourselves while I cut this with the big cutter. Are you talking? You talking amongst yourselves there? Okay. People having streaming issues, are they, today? Just trying to decide what looks better, thicker or thinner. That's 1.5. That should be 1.25, which it is. Can't quite make up my mind. Probably that one. Probably that one. Okay. We're just having bad internet day. We've got days like that. Yeah, sweet, aren't they? Sweet quarters. Okay. My watch is telling me to go out and have a walk. Saying, just vibrated on my arm. It's saying, don't be so lazy. Get out and walk. Bossy watches. Okay, Patricia. Okay. I always find these belly bands are not hard to make because you've got to allow for expansion. Did I measure 2? I thought I measured 2. Might have been just a bit too big, that one. Look. Two and 1/8. Two and just a fraction over 2, and that was 2 and 1/8. Grr. Okay, I can swap them round, can't I? Okay, well, that works. No, it doesn't. Yes, it does. I talk to myself a lot now, okay? Okay, thank you for popping in, Polly. I appreciate that. Night. Awesome tomorrow. Does it need to be a fraction smaller? I ask myself. That's beautiful. Beautiful. Hi, Donna. Oh, I'm mulling over the meaning of life. Life, love, and life, love, and see, that's just a fraction. I'm going to leave that a fraction, shall I? Life, love. Yep. Okay. Let's think it through. You just have to ignore me while I do this mob because my brain's hurting. My brain is hurting. My brain is hurting. Okay. Bed bone. Bed bone. There. And if I go there. Think. Okay. My brain strain. It's strained. It ooh ee ah. Ooh. It's firing. It's firing. Walla walla bing bong. This hurts, I tell you. Okay, I'm just cut. Cut. You know what's going to happen. I'm going to cut and cut and cut, and then it'll be too small. Be too small then. Be too small. All right, you're going, Susan. Night. Night, night. Yeah, you don't want to see me suffer through this. Okay. Right. Right, she said, right. Okay. Okay. I'm thinking it hurts. That's too small, isn't it? I have to score it. Yes, I have to score it. I have to score it, otherwise I'm not going to be able to see it to cut it. But I'll put the other one. Just keep still when you're doing that. Don't move. I'm engineering. At first, I've got to get some more paper on here, haven't I? Okay, what have I got left? It's going to be a mishmash. Mishmash. Let's see if we could try greens. Greens, I think. Used to at the front, that's for sure. This paper cutter is so hard when I can't see the lines properly. Let's see if I can get a nicer one with this one. No. I might as well just go the one, hadn't I? At least I'd be able to see the line for a one. 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 Purple glitter. I don't have such a thing as glitter. Glitter, glitter. Believe it or not. No glitter paper. Just not that kind of glitter gal. Glitter's never been in my past or my future. Hi, Susan. Bing bong. So we're going to have the pitchy green up here. Okay. See that? That's not an even inch. That must have moved while I was cutting it. was not even. Ooh, ah. Walla walla bing bong. I don't know, I've got a stupid song stuck in my head now. What if I got a stupid song stuck in my head? Walla walla bing bong. Where did that come from? Who put that song in my head? OMG. Who did that? Subliminal songs. Someone send that over the waves into my head. Ooh, sun's just come out. It's another cold day over here today. The sun's just come out. Yay! We have sunshine. Just as it goes around the other side of the house where there are no windows in this room. The sun will come out tomorrow. Let's not put wet glue on there. Let's just pull that up and start again. Oh, this takes ages, doesn't it? I should have done this all off blinking camera. So all I have to do is put it together. Even then, it would take a long time with the sellotape going on. Sun come out tomorrow. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Still undecided on that. Still don't like it. Don't like it because it's not full. When it's full, it'll be okay. I just don't like the way it looks now when that comes down. Still thinking, it hurts, I know. I'm just not liking it too much yet. Okay. Might change my mind. Might do change my mind. Might change my mind. Ooh. I don't have anything left to go in there though, do I? No. So if I do a magnet, thinking, because I was thinking of what I was thinking of, you see, was to have a loop on the end of this one and a loop on the end of this one, and then you could slide it open and closed, but it wouldn't come off. It would stay on, and then you could just slide it up and down the book to take it on and off. That's what I'm thinking. Sorry. So yeah, you'd have one there and you'd have one here on the end here. Sorry, one here, and it would slide up and down, but that's the capture for it there. But you could slide it up and around and it'd stop there. That would be the stop. And then the belly band could be slid on and off there. But if I put magnet on to go on and on and on there, that means that I have to put the magnet on like that, and it would still be this gap here till I get the photographs in. I might not fill it all up straight away. Do I want it to look like that? This is the question that's going on in my mind. So if I put that on there, scoot that backwards and forwards there. If I do that there and that there, I could actually still, I could put that on there, and it wouldn't come off there because then that would stop it from going. That would stop it from going, wouldn't it? That there would stop it from going there. But then I've still got that ugly, thing there, haven't I? It's ugly bend. But I don't have anyway, I don't have enough cardstock, enough pattern paper left to do that, do I? I'm going to print off the photographs yet, Vicky. I'm out of ink. Out of ink. I could put that on there though. Can you hear my mind ticking over? Okay. It hurts. Ooh, baby, it hurts. Let's have a look. Just put that on there and see what it looks like. There's my roll of tape. Jeez. You'd think that something as simple as a closure could give you such a headache. I'm doing this because someone said yesterday about belly band, and I wouldn't have normally even bothered. So I may not bother yet. I'll just do this to see. Sometimes you got to do it to see how it's going to look, haven't you? So that would pull through there. That would pull through there. That one on there. Some lip stopper. Just needs to be loosened off a bit because I'm going to put some paper underneath. Am I not? Yes. Do you know? What do you think of that there, like that? Yeah. I don't know. I think I'm going to go with that because it looks okay, and I don't put that on until the last thing anyway, and then the belly band comes on and off like that. You see? And I think I want to use that. I want to use it. But I've got a filigree on there already. See, it looks lopsided with that curve there. If I could take that out. I quite like that. And then that stop that coming out there anyway. You see? Oh. Or I could get this off. I could put a butterfly on there. Couldn't I? Yes. Let's put a butterfly on there. That'll do. That will do nicely, I think, a butterfly. Butterfly, I think, does it. The butterfly wins. Yeah, I think so. I think it's going to be the butterfly. Cool. Made up my mind. God, that hurt. That did hurt. OMG. That hurt, folks. Got there in the end. Oh, you suffered through that with me, didn't you? You suffered through that with me. Oh. Whew. Oh dear. Sorry. Nice, Sherry. I think that must have like tomorrow the other daughters. I think I need a week off first at least. that looks like it's out to me, but it's not. It's dead on. But it looks out. It must be the dots on it. The dots are a little bit lopsided on it, so it looks like it's out. Oh, almost broke another. I almost broke another lamp. Then did you hear it go clink? Oh, hi, Clara. Oh man, that actually, I think I have a headache now. think I gave myself a headache over that. Man. Jeez. Should have thought about it more before I came on. Should have thought about it when I was doing those finishing things last night. Jeez. Jeez Louise. I was crucifying myself over that one. Oh. Hope I don't watch this video back. Sometimes watch them back to, you know, check, see what the lighting was like, what camera angle is like. But I'm not sure I want to check this one back because it would be too painful. How long did I spend over that? 20 minutes, half an hour? Oh, good Lord. Now, I don't normally do belly bands. This is what the thing is that I'm not fond of belly bands because they never look any good until your album's full anyway. Oh, truth. But at least it can be taken off. At least a belly band can be taken off. Yeah, it's not on there for good. If it's rubbish, it can get taken off. It must be, the sun must be out properly now because the my roof is going crack, crack, crack where the heat's hitting it. I could make it interchangeable, Susan, but man, nah. I think this journal will stay closed on its own anyway, so I don't think it's, you know, photograph album. It's not that, I don't think it'll be, well, who knows? She may stuff it full of her little treasures. Who knows? She could do, because she is kind of like that. Hello, Mrs. Chris. Jeez. I almost shot myself waiting there, didn't I? Sure. Whiz. I can't believe spent so much time over that. It's a little bit rubbish, that. Let's see, I've got some little strips here which will fit on nicely as well. Yeah. It'll have Barbie shoes in it. Legos. Oh my goodness, she loves Barbie. She's the first really girly girl in the family for years. Because we were all a bit of tomboy. Yeah, more into climbing trees and getting into trouble than doing anything else. Okay. Girly girls. I don't think they get that expensive until they get a little bit older, do they? I'm going to use my super glue for this one. What I glued these on with yesterday. I'm just going to glue down half. Of course, the centre of the wings and that won't glue down because they're raised up. So now I've just got to wait for that to set, haven't I? Yes. Look, I've even got a purple peg. A purple peg. So what's going on with everybody today then? Must be late where lots of people are. What time is it? 2:30 in the afternoon here. It'll be 3:30 in the UK. I know that much. This will look way better when it's got more in it to bulk it out. There you go. Do you know, I used almost that whole paper pad. Not immersed, but not quite. Just have bits and pieces left now. These bits and pieces left. Oh, I could have used that one. Oh, that would have looked good on there too, wouldn't it? Much better. Oh well. Didn't see that one. That would have been a better match. Never mind. Contrast is always good. 12:30 p.m. where Vicky is. 2 hours behind still. Vicky, do your clocks change this weekend? 10:30 p.m. Kiki. You finished your Moby Dick except for the frame. That's interesting. Oh, Chris's World, and Mrs. Chris's World. Oh yeah, yeah. It's this weekend for us in New Zealand anyway. So so I wondered if it was the same in Oz. So shall I flick through one more time for y'all before I go? Let's just put that there till this is glued down properly. Because I am finished now, you know. Finished with this one anyway. She's my lovely little girly. Could well be. Well, they'll probably tell you on the news at the weekend. So there we go. This is her little album. I may or may not put her name on it yet. I haven't decided. So there are cute little tags. Didn't quite have enough to do both sides, but if I frankenfurted the papers, then I would do. Nice little. I may go through, yes, and use my Winker Stella pen and make some things a little bit blingy, but I don't know. Haven't decided. That'll be for like finishing off. Well, thank you, Donna. As I said, with the tags, because I don't have the you know, some nice little ribbons to go in the top, I didn't bother to put a little hole in there. But yeah, as you can see, I actually cut out some shapes from some of the leftover papers, scraps, and glued them on in different places. Then I got another little envelope pocket there as well, so that she can put her little treasures in there when she likes. And if I had gold lettering, I would put her name in gold, probably down here or something. But yeah. Franken is when you cobble things together, mishmash, like Frankenstein's monster. That was called the monster. Oh, thank you, Kiki. Yeah, I need ribbons, yeah, or something like that. Yeah, I've tried to get that, you know, that soft stuff that that they call, I don't know what they call it, bias binding or whatever. But we don't have that soft, crinkly stuff here. We only have the coarse stuff. So I could go online and look for it, but you know, I think I'll spend the money on getting some ink for the printer so I can print out her photographs for her. So yeah. What's your Facebook page, Susan? Seam binding. Oh yeah, that's the one. Seam binding. Yeah. So yeah, we only get like the really thick stuff here. You know, coarse. You know, not that beautiful. Whether you see everyone spray it and scrunch it up into the colours they want and that. Can't get it here. I've looked and looked and looked. So as I say, I could go online and do it, but hey, do you know, I may go back and use this one on here because I'm not liking the green for the front of this one. This paper will go better, so I may change my mind on this paper here. When you next see this, I may have changed the paper in the front. But anyway, so the idea is that it slides to about there and then it won't come any further off unless you really force it. But it's like a little stopper. It's the idea. And I can put little dangles off the bottom of the wings as well if I wanted to. But that's the belly bands that will go on. Like so. Can tighten up, and when the album is full, of course, it'll all be nicely down like that. Nicely like that. Little sliding assemblage on the front. Seam binding, that's one. Gold letters on the outside for a name will look beautiful. If I had any. If I had any. I might have a look at some stamping and see if I might have some gold embossing powder that I could stamp her name on there. So there you go. Oh, thank you, Kiki. I could actually go on the internet and get some from overseas, from somewhere. You know, I do see from time to time the Tim Holtz stuff, but I'm sure that's very expensive. So you know, that's why I haven't bothered to get that, because you should be able to get it cheaper elsewhere. She'll put it on her head. She may do. I did actually make her a hat the other day, a cowboy hat, little pink one out of felt. She loved it. Because it was pink, she loved it. And then she made her dad wear it after that. Oh. Anywho, I'm going to change this cover over to the roses because it's just the right colour. But I'll do that after I come off stream, and then I'll post a photo somewhere, and you'll see the end when you'll see that yes, you'll say yes, that was right. And if I'm going to do that, I may make this into a circular one. I don't know. I haven't decided. Anywho, thanks for joining me. It's been lovely to see you all. And I may or no, I won't go on tomorrow after work because I've got to do the early on International Crafters on YouTube channel. I'll be doing an early one tomorrow morning. Eileen won't be there because she's busy with the her daughter. So it'll just be me holding the fort. and it'll be mixed media index cards, I think, because that's what I like doing, and it's easy enough at 5 o'clock in the morning. There's no thinking on that one. So anyway, if you want to join me tomorrow, go and look up International Crafters on YouTube, where I'll be streaming live at 5 a.m. New Zealand time. I must be mad. Okay, bye everybody. See you all soon. Bye.